And last but not least, the very last person that I'll be talking about today, former Alabama wide receiver. He was a teammate of Patrick Surtain. We know about the receivers that he was paired with during that time in Alabama. He got drafted by the Denver Broncos. Did not have the year. He did not have the career that he needed with there. But this year has been much better than it's been in his entire career. And who knows what it was when it comes to how it is now. It definitely wasn't there when the other quarterback, Deshaun Watson, was there early in the season for the Cleveland Browns. But now that Jameis Winston has taken over, he has skyrocketed from where he was before to where he is now. Jeudy is the big dog of the week. Now, I get it. It's a loss. He lost the game. However, other than when he lined up against Patrick Surtain, because he only had 2 catches for 20 yards and 3 targets against PS2. Other than that, he had 7 catches for 215 yards and a touchdown on everyone else. So he had a field day in that game. Before that game, Monday night against the Denver Broncos, he was 30th in the league in receiving yards. After that game, where he got 219 yards in receiving, he became 5th in the league in receiving yards this season just off of that one performance. He leads the entire NFL in receiving yards since week 8. 614 total receiving yards in just 5 games. In one night, he went from 30th to 5th in the league. He had 10 targets and 7 catches against everyone else. And press coverage was only pressed twice during the entire time. So they weren't even being physical with him. So that's where they messed up at. And he was able to use his speed against them. And he dogged them that night. He absolutely obliterated them that night. Jameis Winston also had a great game, 450 yards passing, 4 touchdowns, but he also had 3 picks, and 2 of them were pick sixes. So no, Jameis was not going to be put in this today. But Jeudy definitely deserves to be called the dog of the week because of what he's done, what he did Monday night, and what he's done over the last 5 games. 614 yards receiving in the last 5 games, 219 in the touchdown, which is the second most in a game this season. The only person that has more is the person leading the league in receiving yards, and that's Jamar Chase. So I think it's without a doubt that he deserves to be called the big dog for this week. So, Jeudy, you are the big dog of the week for episode 45. And